welcome! I'm gonna show you where all the Taken Osseous Fragments are located inside the Nether. Assuming that you finished the Exotic mission and acquired the Barrow-Dyad SMG, you should have gotten a new quest from the slab or Sloan that's called Dyadic Ascension. So I'm gonna show you all of the locations. The quest asks you to find 12, however, there are actually 18 scattered around the areas. Basically, that means that there are 6 fragments located in each of the spawn areas like Mausoleum, Hall of Souls, and Trenchway. Feel free to launch this mission however many times you need so you get to spawn in the correct location. 2 more things before we start. I actually stream over on my Twitch channel almost daily where I do a bunch of raffles, so if you're ever wanting to run a new dungeon or any other activities, feel free to join me there. And if this video ends up helping you out a lot, please leave a like and subscribe, it would mean so much to me. So let's start with the Trenchway. If you happen to spawn in right here, you will see a fragment off to your right where you can just jump down. The next 2 are going to be very close together. Basically, start off by looking at the tormentor down below. Then you're going to run to the right, and once you get close to the structure that kind of leads upwards towards the wall, jump on there and jump up to the top to find the next one. For the next one, drop down in this location and run to the right, and you'll start to see the glow for the fragment. The next 3 fragments are actually on the opposite side of the trenchway, so take any kind of pathway or tunnel that leads you out to that very big hole in the middle. Once you're there, you'll probably have 2 subjugators roaming around in that middle area with a big structure there as well. Jump on top of the structure and you'll see the fragment laying against the wall. Number 5 is on the opposite side of that deep hole in the middle. Jump across and then keep running this direction until you get close to that lonely platform. Pull out your ghost and jump on these invisible platforms to get across, and then go to the left rock. Fragment number 6 is on the exact same side you were just at, except that it's going to be on the right side. So make your way over to those orange looking bubbles and jump on top of that platform. Keep jumping up, and then you're actually going to drop down to a lower platform. Now we're going to move over to the next area, which is going to be the Mausoleum. When you spawn in here, you're actually going to make a U-turn kind of to the left, but stick to the right wall because right around the corner is your first fragment. Fragment number 2, you might just want to follow my pathway, but basically run to the right and jump on the tentacle. Once you start to see that rock peeking out from below you, you're gonna drop down twice to get it. The next fragment is right by the ogre boss, so drop down to the right side and keep following my pathway down to the middle. Once you get to that same area with the boss, there should be a rock structure in the middle. Run around the corner and you can collect it. Starting back at the spawn area, the 4th fragment is found below that bridge, so keep running forward until you're under the bridge, and eventually you're gonna turn around because the fragment is hiding in a corner. Standing on top of the bridge facing the orange bubbles, you're gonna look to your right, and at the end of that tentacle, that's where you're gonna run to. So once you get closer, you can crouch, and below the tentacle is the next fragment. For the final fragment, you're gonna start off by standing on top of the bridge again. This time you're gonna run straight forward. Once you get closer to these weird angled looking pillars, run around it and climb one of them so you can collect it. Hall of Souls is the last area to contain 6 of these fragments, and for your first one, as soon as you spawn in, you're gonna run to the right around the corner. For the second fragment, I'm gonna start off on the boss platform. You're gonna make a right and jump over across the other platform. You may actually see the glow right below it. I ended up walking down the bridge a little bit, turning around and dropping down. Fragment number 3 is actually in the same area, so starting off on the boss platform again, make a right, and on the left side over there, you'll probably see it glow. I ended up jumping all the way across, taking the safe route down and then making a jump back towards the fragment. Up next, starting at the boss platform again, this time you're gonna run straight and jump over to the other platform. Once you get close enough, you'll see the glow at the bottom where you can just jump to. The 5th fragment is located inside one of the objective rooms. Starting at this point again, this time you're gonna turn left and jump over some of the platforms and actually run inside the cave. Once you're inside, keep to your right and run below that structure thing. and towards the left on the floor is your fragment. For the final fragment in Hall of Souls, you are currently facing the Tormentor room, so you want to keep to your right and run past this room into the exit. But on the second pillar on your left, you can find your last fragment around the corner. And that's it! Sadly, after this part, it's kind of time gated, so there's nothing much else we can do until Bungie updates us. As always, I really hope this guide helps you out a lot, and if it did, please leave a like and subscribe. If you've already done that, I thank you very much. I also want to say thank you if you've ever watched any of my videos, and if you're part of my live streams. You guys are super awesome. I will either see you in my future livestream on Twitch where I'm doing a bunch of raffles, or in another video. Bye!